What's up, guys?
Welcome back. So today we are replacing transmission fluid in a 2010 Honda Civic LX. There's a couple things you're going to keep in mind for this. You need a 3/8 driver. You need automatic transmission fluid from Honda itself. And make sure you do replace a crush washer for the transmission bolt. It is recommended to replace a crush washer every single time you do a drain and fill for the transmission fluid.
Yep. One of the things we noticed, we actually checked his transmission fluid just today. They recommend, we would actually have to check the schedule again to check, but his fluid is starting to get a little brown.
Yeah.
Usually when it's supposed to look pink. So when it starts to turn either brown, black, you definitely know you should either do a full transmission flush, which is another video time, you know, we'll do it eventually. But today we're just going to do a drain and fill.
So stay tuned, I hope you guys like it.
In order to basically drain out the bottom of the transmission,
So just to give you an idea, this is the front of the car. So if you go right underneath it, it's gonna be a little arrow right over here. It's gonna point right to the transmission. And if you take this driver out, it's a 3/8 driver, and that little bolt right there, you're gonna plug it into there and get a closer view of it. It's gonna be that one right there, and then all you gotta do is just unscrew it. But really quick, before you do that, we're just gonna open up the actual fill cap for the sure it flows through. That way the actual transmission fluid just drains out properly. And the fill is gonna be right down here behind the battery. Right here with that dipstick. We're just gonna move this to the side. Perfect.
Alright, so now we're just going to take the whole bolt out and we're going to put it into our pan. I might just end up dropping the bolt.
Yeah.
Oh shit! That shot out a lot faster than we thought. It is leaking a little bit, but not a big deal. We'll clean it up. It looks like this stuff, if you can tell on my gloves, is pretty brown. That usually means it's starting to burn and break down on the inside of the transmission. You definitely want to replace it when it's looking brown like that.
So once we got everything drained, this is the transmission bolt. Make sure you get the crush washer from Honda itself, and we're gonna just pop a new one in, and we're gonna put the drain bolt back inside of it, and we're going to torque it down to 36 foot-pounds of torque.
Alright guys, so we just got everything fully drained. We put the washer with the bolt back on. Everything's tightened down to
36 foot-pounds of torque.
36 foot-pounds per torque, blah, 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 blah. Now, one of the things you really want to make sure that you do is put the right amount back in that you actually took out. Our bucket here, you're definitely not going to be able to see it, but we removed almost exactly 3 quarts of transmission fluid. This stuff is actually pretty brown. It's not supposed to look like that. It should look like a bright pink, almost like a transparent or a translucent pink. So definitely needed to be replaced. So we'll go ahead and top that off. Where to find that section in the engine bay on a 2010 Honda Civic.
It's gonna be behind the battery, and then I already took out the dipstick, so I'm gonna use my funnel. I'm gonna pop it right into the hole.
Sorry if it's a little bit dark, but there's gonna be a hole straight down there.
You can't miss it. It's the only hole there.
All right, just to kind of give you guys a comparison, when you're pouring it, hopefully you guys can see it. That is like a bright pink and red mixture. That is what it's supposed to look like, brand new. That is not what it looked like coming out. It was almost dark brown to black. So,
and keep in mind that this Civic has about, what, 67,000 miles on it.
Yep.
Usually by the maintenance, it's best to replace the transmission fluid every 30,000 from the manufacturer itself.
Yep, so we're just doing a drain and fill today. We don't need to do a full flush. This will mix with the older stuff and kind of give it a little bit of a refresh on the transmission.
That's basically it for this video. We drained the transmission fluid, and then we put a new crush washer, fill it up with 3 quarts of transmission fluid, and torqued it down to 36 foot-pounds of torque. That's basically it for this video. Please share, subscribe, and like, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.